Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Spending some time in my barn. We've been away we were away for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday last week. We were up in Barrie. My kids were at a youth conference, so I was up in the area just to be around. Today I just come home and I'm working on my barn. This is my relaxing place. This is where I like to hang out, take care of my animals. Today we took a look at some genders of our kits. And we have 5 little girls in here. They're all really sweet. 5 girls. So 5 little girls, and we have 4 little boys as well, and they're just across the way. I left them in with mom for now, and we're preparing grow out hutches for them. And so yeah, I just wanted to give you a bit of an update. So we were out in Barrie for a little while. My kids went to the youth conference. And I went up there because the boys have autism. It's Lincoln's first time away from home, and I wanted to be in the direct vicinity because if you know, you know. And so I went up there Thursday. They went up with their group. They traveled up with their group, and I went Thursday afternoon. And we had a couple of appointments here before I could leave, so I didn't get up there until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. The church was actually amazing, and they had planned with another church member from up there, one of the pastors, that I would sleep at his and his wife's home, and so I was going to stay there Thursday night, and then I had already booked a hotel room for Friday night. So anyway, I was gonna stay there, so I went and I had dinner with them. And his wife was really lovely. She was a wonderful person, and I really appreciated her. And I appreciated they had a little puppy, you know, fantasy size, and he was fantastic because he was so friendly, and he hung out with me a lot. And made me feel better about missing fantasy. So, yeah, about 10:30, I decided I was gonna go to bed, and I think it was like 10, I decided I was gonna go to bed. So I went and I tucked my cell phone in, and I plugged in my phone, and I put it beside me on the bed, and I just knew that it was gonna ring, and sure enough, it did. And Lincoln didn't want to stay at the pastor's home that he was staying at with his brother and his group. He didn't want to stay, didn't feel comfortable. And so they had me come to get him, but Luke decided to come with us as well, because he was just worried about his brother. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. I'm really tired. I'm still trying to recover from being gone all that time. So Mike was home with the barn and the dogs. We ended up, our youth pastor the kids pastor had booked us a travel lodge room. So we went to the other side of Barrie, to the travel lodge, went to check in, and it was about 11ish at night. You know, a single woman with 2 young early teenage boys with autism. Trying to check into this hotel, and they're like, no, you have to have a credit card. And I didn't bring my credit card with me. I had everything I needed, so everything was worked out. So I should have, didn't, but they needed a credit card even though it was already paid for. So I ended up having to have our pastor come and bring his credit card because they needed to see the actual card. So it is what it is. We got in a room about 11:30, and the room was terrible. Like, it was just awful. Travel lodge in Barrie, don't do it. Nope, never do it again. I called front desk and I said this room is totally unacceptable. There's blood stains on the bed. There's a squish bug on the wall, and I'm hoping that was an earwig. You know, the shower was disgusting. There was mold in the shower, like on the faucet. I'm like, this room is unacceptable. We're not staying. And they come downstairs, and they ended up looking at it, and then it was like 12 o'clock. They 12 like midnight, they moved us rooms, and the second room wasn't all that much better, but at least the bedding didn't have blood stains on it. So we stayed there. Anyway, the next morning I returned the kids to church. They had a good day. I did pick up Lincoln at about 12:31, I think, and Lincoln and I ended up spending the afternoon together, and the rest of the night we checked into my new hotel. We went to the Dollar Tree and did some shopping, and then we went to the bookstore. We had dinner. We spent the rest of the night together, and then the following morning I brought him back to the church for the last of the services. And I mean, it was a good weekend, but it was a very long weekend, and I am exhausted. So some other good news is that I do have contractors coming out to give me quotes right now. So we are going to be working on getting the roof replaced. We're going to get the chimney repaired. We're going to have some drywall work done. We're also going to have we're going to have a main floor wheelchair accessible bathroom laundry combo set up, and we're going to have main floor bedroom put in as well, because Mike is really struggling to get up the stairs at night, and I'm having a really hard time helping him get up there. So we're going to put in main floor living for him and me, but you know, yeah, it's going to be much better. But we're in the stage of getting quotes, so it's been very, very busy, and I really need some time to just sit down and categorize all the different contractors we've seen and who else we have to call, because we need to have a bunch of different people, you know, roofers, masonry, we gotta have like plumbers, and I need to organize this because that's been a little overwhelming. But yeah, so that's where we're at in that process. And for now, I'm just separating baby Buns from Mama, and Mama's due in a couple of weeks again. She accidentally got pregnant, but that's fine. And I've just got I'm just setting these girls here. I'm gonna move them over to what will be the grow out cage for them, the grow out hutch, until they're ready to be dispatched. So yeah, that's what we're up to, sweetheart. So we ended up with 5 girls and 4 boys. I haven't decided what we're keeping, who we're keeping yet. Lincoln became attached to the one that has a little, he's brown and he has a little white spot on his forehead. Lincoln named him Spot. And it's just funny because Sonny always gives us one tan baby with a little white spot. And it's so funny because Snowy, the dad, is the big white snowball, and Sonny, the mom, is tan or yellow like the sun. And so we always get a nice assortment, but always one tan one with one little spot right there of white, and it's really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to pop in. It's been a few days since I did a video, but like I said, we're out in Barrie, and you know, now we're home and getting back into the swing of things. So I will see you all in the next one. I hope you've all been doing well, and I pray God's blessings over each and every one of you. I appreciate you all being here. We'll see you again soon. Bye.